What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So the Zodiac Beast Lunalights are back, and this time we are just putting them against competitive decks. You guys see ABC here at the top, and you know there may be a misplay here or there by either one of the players. And I know some people are like, "Oh, Cap, he misplayed. It doesn't count." But you got to think of it like this: IRL, if you're playing at a regional or a YCS, like misplays happen. So I never think that that's a reason for a duel not to count. So, anyways, we're gonna see how the Lunalight build fares, and this is the same exact build that you guys saw dropping double Leo Dancers. Let's see how it does against some competitive decks. Doesn't look like the greatest of hand. There's no Malmarat, there's no access to any of the Zodiac Beast, and it looks like ABC opens up extremely good. He's got Gargant X, and I think he's going to drop Cyber Dragon Infinity as well. Yeah, he's going to be able to drop Cyber Dragon Infinity and ABC Buster Dragon. So look, just based off this hand, this is a bluff, but it doesn't matter. Based off this hand, you would probably say that 90% of the time, this deck at the top here is going to win. You got the CDI, you have the ABC Buster Dragon with a couple of cards in hand. You've got Gargant X. If that doesn't die, it's just going to go plus next turn. So let's see exactly if Grandchavaldango can conquer this. So he goes into Cat Dancer, activates Fusion Recovery, that gets negated. I think that's a good negate. He goes for the Monster Reborn of Tiger, and he's gonna try and he's gonna try and run into Gargant X. Unfortunately, he does end up losing out to ABC Buster Dragon. It looks kind of grim. I'm not gonna lie, definitely looks grim. He is able to get Blue Cat's effect. It does, you know, float, but I don't know, man. Against this field, it looks very, very bad. And he's going for Utopia the Lightning on top of that. He goes for Tsukiyomi, and let me pause. I don't know why he didn't just go back into ABC Buster Dragon. That seems like that would have been the better play, but it's okay. He is going to press on. And because he actually negated, I think he negated the Blue Cat's effect, but he doesn't have enough to game him. I think it would have been smarter to just go to ABC Buster Dragon, right? Wouldn't that have just been like the smarter play, just to banish it and possibly win? So he goes for the Tiger effect, and that gets negated. But what he doesn't realize is once you blow up Tiger, obviously the effect will trigger. And now he's able to recover a monster. He's able to go on the Bullhorn. And you guys know, once you go on the Bullhorn, you can start doing some shit. He's able to go into double Bullhorn. And then he's able to go into Drantia. He's able to blow up Utopia. He's able to Miracle Fusion for Cat Dancer. And he's able to actually do some stuff now. Now, she is hit with the Darude Mirror Force, but the thing is, she can't die in battle. So now the ABC player, he doesn't, like, he's in kind of a pickle here. So he summons ABC, and ABC gets blown up by Drantia, and then he realizes, oh crap, I can't kill Cat Dancer. And honestly, you can kind of say that he threw this game, but hey, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Games have been thrown. He does flip over Vanity, which I didn't really understand because it seemed like there was an obvious out there. And now he just pretty much gave Grandchavaldango a way back into the game. Grandchavaldango summons Leo Dancer, and hold on for a second. I'm not gonna pause. I don't actually think that I don't think does ABC actually have an out to Leo Dancer. Because yeah, I mean, I guess kaijus, every deck can run kaijus, but I feel like ABC do not have an inherent out to this. Well, maybe Utopia, I guess Utopia the Lightning, but outside of that, like, I don't think anything in their deck is big enough to beat this. And GG no re. So that was a series of just throws, I guess. The ABC player is just like, I don't want to win. Take this game. It seems like he could have won, but hey guys, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right, let's see how this deck does against BLS. Now, I wonder if this is the new BLS too. When I say new BLS, I'm talking about Black Luster Soldier with the new Super Soldier Origin and whatnot. Yeah, okay, he is. He's running Super Soldier Origin and all that good stuff. And what's cool is it's so good about Triangle, the fact that Triangle can just blow itself up. I think that card should not be able to blow itself up. The fact that it can blow itself up and get Malmarat and then you just end up doing this is, to me, just kind of stupid, but you know, it is what it is, man. Konami wanted Zodiac Beast to be a strong deck, and they have started topping some events in the OCG, so obviously it has started working. So let's see what he's going to do turn one. You know what? Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I actually watched this replay. Fusion Recovery, he should have enough to summon at least one Leo Dancer. Yep, there's one Leo Dancer, and then I think he's going to Miracle Fusion for the second one, yeah. So there's a solid opening, guys. We've shown this opening multiple times. Double Leo Dancer plus Drantia. It's extremely difficult. Drantia is going to blow up the what's it called, the Manju. Now, he does summon BLS, but BLS is kind of not strong enough to kill the double Leo Dancer, dude. So I think like he just ends up getting, well, actually he gets the Gaia, but like I think you're only, you're only gonna have like 500 life points left. And now you're basically top decking against double Leo Dancer. He twin twisters the back row, and then that's pretty much just GG at that point. I just think double Leo Dancer is so much field pressure on your opponent, and it's not a very it's not an easy card to kill. Let's go up against Cosmo. So far so good. Lunalights are looking pretty clean. I don't know. By the way, I hadn't watched that BLS one, so I didn't know if he won all these games or if he didn't. You know what I mean? There's a Tenki sighting. We have not seen Tenki pretty much this entire, like all these replays. We have not seen Tenki at all, but actually we're getting some Tenki sightings. And I would just assume he's probably going to go double Leo Dancer turn one here. I think that Cosmo is another deck that would just struggle against Leo Dancer because it's bigger than all the spaceships except the only spaceship that's bigger than it is Dark Planet, and I kind of feel like half the Cosmo players don't even run that. I mean, I guess you could technically out it with Cosmojo, but man, that requires you to pretty much get that. Actually, maybe he won't go double Leo Dancer. Let's see. Fusion Recovery. There's the Panther Dancer. Okay, there's the Perfume, which is basically a Monster Reborn. Puts Norton back. There's one Leo Dancer. See, I think once you get one Leo Dancer, it's easy because you basically can just wolf for the second one. Yeah, you Miracle Fusion, i.e. wolf for the second one, and this is an incredibly difficult field. I think he just scooped. He's like, I can't kill your fucking board. By the way, we all know how good F-Zero is against Cosmos. This is how Burning Abyss players used to beat Cosmos because they didn't really have any outs to like Dart Destroyer. They used to have to make F-Zero and try and take the Dart Destroyer. So far, so good. Okay, and then let's go against Metaphos. Currently the best deck in the TCG until Friday, basically, when the ABC come out, and then Metaphors will be the second best deck in the TCG. Now, I don't remember this one. I remember that he beat the ABC player because he basically had just kind of thrown the game. Oh my goodness! Wait, pause, play. There we go. All right, so there we go. Metaphors. Now, the thing about Metaphors is I would think Lunalights would have a great matchup against Metaphors because Metaphors cannot play defense very well. They're not like ABC. There's not a deck that plays a whole bunch. All they have is Vanities and like Jogan / Fossil Diner. Like that's it pretty much. And Lunalights, you can put so much fucking offense on the board. Remember that like Leo Dancer gives no fucks about Corinne, so you know what I mean? Because she can't be targeted. So if you can just put a couple of Leo Dancers on the board, what exactly is Metaphors going to do? Because they don't really have anything bigger than this bitch. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. And I would imagine that you save your Drantia for, not for their scales, because their scales are going to be their scale. They're going to do what they want to do with their scales, just for anything that might possibly kill your Leo Dancers. You know what I mean? Like if your opponent has the Utopia Lightning, that's the thing you want to blow up with the Drantia. Anything else is irrelevant. So you see a very strong field, once again, of double Leo Dancer. I just think, man, I got to find a way to build this deck. I'm going to put a Vanities in this bitch for like 100%. We're putting the Vanities in here when I build this deck. I'll probably just take Grand Travel Dungo's build and adjust a couple of cards. He tries to go for the Ultimaya play because like if he would have been able to get, I will say this, if he would have been able to get Crystal Wing, then yeah, if you've actually watched the show, the way that Leo Dancer basically got beat on the show was you go summon Crystal Wing, but he's not able to get the Crystal Wing. And then what do Metaphors do at this point? Like, okay, you're summoning a bunch of vanillas, but Dudos, like, they don't do anything, you know what I mean? So he has 2 8 scales, and obviously Lunalights are just gonna, like, press on at this. I think he's probably gonna go White Rabbit and bounce. Yeah, he's just bouncing the back row just to clear, just to make sure, and then obviously he just has a couple of very weak monsters on the board, and he's able to OTK. So, these seem like very good competitive decks, especially the ABC. You can argue maybe he should have lost to ABC, but the rest of these duels, I think that the deck easily would have won. Like, maybe if these are 2 out of 3s, who knows what would have happened. But game 1, I mean, Lunalights easily took this, and I don't know, guys. I am very, very excited for the future of Lunalights. I'm hoping, still holding out hope, that they're going to get a 4th fusion. I think it needs to be a contact fusion. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't have to be as powerful as Leo Dancer. Maybe like one that's just any 2, but also a contact fusion. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you guys that the deck can hold its own against competitive decks. It maybe not like, I don't know about 2 out of 3. Who knows what would happen then. But anyways, I'm rambling too much at this point. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching as always. Subscribe if you have not already.